This is Miss Brianne, and welcome back to another year of Coding Craze. And this is the coding series where we meet once a month during the school year in order for me to give you demonstrations and maybe some practice on all the different coding toys, games, computer software, and robots that we here have to offer at the Westhampton Free Library. And we had a break for the summer, but now we are back for a whole new year. So let's give ourselves a round of applause. All right. As of right now, we're still meeting virtually. We will be letting you know if once we meet in person again, but right now enjoy all these demonstrations virtually at your own home, right here with us at the Westhampton Free Library. Now, before I begin, I just want to let you know there's been a little change in when we meet. Usually we meet once a month on Mondays. However, due to scheduling conflicts, we are now meeting once a month on Thursdays. Pretty much the same as Sensory Friends for those of you boys and girls who join me for that program as well. But anyway, let us begin. Now, you probably had some practice with dot and dash in a previous Coding Craze, but today, for the next two videos, I'm going to show you some more elaborate demonstrations on the two robots. And they are called dot and dash. And they're robots and they're great friends, and you can have fun with programming them. Now, this robot here is Dot. Oh, before I begin, I just want to let you know the robots Dot, Dash, and all the respective apps for them are from the company Wonder Workshop. Just so you know, that little disclaimer there. But in any event, this is Dot. So for the month of September, I'm going to be showing you how to program Dot. Next month's video will be Dash, and you'll see him in a future video. All right. But this is Dot. Dot is a pretty simple robot. What you can program him to do is have him talk and light up and perform music. Cool, huh? But he doesn't move around or anything. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to control Dot without a tablet, and then I'll show you the apps that he uses on the tablet to program him. Does that sound like a plan, boys and girls? All right, hold on a minute. Sorry about that. All right, so let's find the power button. And the power button is on the back. So we're going to press this power button. And let's see what happens.
Whoa, where am I?
All right. So here is Dot. So he's on, and he's waiting for commands. Now, I'm going to pick him up. He'll probably say something. Not yet.
Wait, what?
I turned him upside down so he's a little confused. He interacts when you do that. But here's 3 buttons. Well, 4 buttons. Yeah. If you pick him up, he'll say stuff. He knows when he's being picked up and when he's being turned around. But there's 4 buttons. We have the center button. We have the center button here. That's, I think, if you program him, and he'll perform the commands. And then we have button 1,
Wait, what?
button 2, and button 3. So take a look. So this is button 1, button 2, and button 3. And they perform different commands depending on which button you press. So I'm just going to hold him for a minute.
I love it when you hold me.
Yeah. So he reacts to being picked up and held. But let me show you what happens when I press button number 1. Kind of like Star Wars reference. And he'll keep going. Here's what happens when I press button number 2.
And the answer is, shake it, baby.
But that's button number 2.
And the answer is, shake it, baby.
He'll just keep doing that once you press the button. And then here's what happens when you press button number 3.
Do, re, mi.
He just sings. So I'll do that again.
Do, re, mi.
Alright. But let me show you some of the interactions when you pick him up. So I lift him.
Ba, la. Ba, su, la. Ba, su, la. Ba. And the answer is, shake it, baby.
So,
And the answer is, I'm gonna go with maybe. Shake it, baby.
so he responds depending on what you do. So let's press button 1. So it changes depending on what you do. So let's reset him.
What? Huh? What? Whoa, where am I?
Well, let's see what happens when you pick him up without pressing the buttons. Okay. Here's what happens when you turn him upside down.
Hey, what's the angle here?
And if you put him on the ground,
Wait, what?
let's see. Or if you look at him,
Face plant.
here's what happens when you look at him.
I love it when you hold me.
Let's see what happens when you lift him up. Or if you put him flat on the floor. So that's how you control Dot without the tablet. Now we are going to control Dot with the tablet. So I'm going to pull up my tablet and I'm going to pull up the apps that we'll have. Now there are 5 different apps created for Dot and Dash by the Wonder Workshop. Hold on a minute, let me move these forward. And the 5 apps are as follows. First we have Wonder. Wonder is for Dot and Dash, and it's basically a simple introductory app. And you can create programs with the Wonder app. We will look at that in a minute. Then we have the Go app. That's also for Dot and Dash. And it's basically a remote control. And you can use it to control Dot or Dash. Then we have Blockly. And it's kind of like the blocks you use in like Code Academy and Scratch. It's another way that you can program Dot and Dash. And the Blockly app is for Dot and Dash. Then we have Path. We are not going to use that today because Path is for Dash only. And then we have the Xylo app. Again, that's for Dash only, so we are not going to look at it today. Now, the first app I want to show you is the Go app. So we're going to press on that. And here we go. So we're introduced to this screen. We're going to press play to go continue. And it's going to search for robots. And we're going to click Dot because we're going to connect to Dot. So we're connecting to Dot.
Hi.
Alright, so now he's ready to be programmed. So we have this little remote here. Now, I'm going to show you something. This app, and you can do, there's 3 tabs: movement, sound, and lights. There's no movement tab for Dot because Dot doesn't move. But you can control the lights and sound. So, this here demonstrates which lights to turn on and which lights to turn off on his eye. This sliding thing underneath changes the color of the lights in his eye. Then we have these different things that make sounds.
Whoa.
And then you have 1, 2, and 3, which are different effects that you could have Dot perform. Then we have the lights, and this is it shows the frequency you can do, and you can change the color, and you can change the patterns of his lights. So we're going to put that at a standstill, and I'm going to do a program. So watch Dot. Oh, just the sliding thing changes the intensity of the lights in his eye. It doesn't change the color. Take a look at how cool that is, huh?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
All right. So, did you see that, boys and girls? So, I will show you how I did that. I may not do so in order to turn off the lights in Dot's eye. I just tapped on what I wanted to turn off, and as you can see, it turns off what I selected. Now, if I wanted to dim the lights, I just slide this all the way, and you can see it gets dark. So, and if I want to make it brighter, I just slide this all the way to the left, and then take a look. Well, let's put it back towards the center. Then, if I made the siren sound, I press this. For the confused sound, I press this.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And then for the cow sound, I press this. And then for the lights, I change the frequency to this. And it blinks. Now, if I change the color on the side lights, I just move the tab a little bit. And as you can see, it went from pink to green. And then I move this one to change the colors of his eyes. So you can see how cool that is? Alright, let's put that back on standstill. And we're going to do a story now. And you can see Dot is reacting.
Okay, see ya.
And you can see this. Interesting, huh? But that is the Go app for Dot and Dash. Now we are going to I'm going to show you another app. It is called Wonder. So we're going to press the Wonder app. It's basically going to do the same thing as the Go app. We're going to press play, and we're connected to Dot. Now, it's got a few things. We got free play, which is basically you could do what you like with the different programs. We have a controller, basically similar. Actually, I'm not sure. So we got a controller, which is kind of like the Go app, except it's more detailed. And then we have the inventor's log, which tells you all the different behaviors that and the commands that you can use in free play, which you can always look at. So you could you can look up behaviors, you can look up cues, and you can look up memories. And then there's the Wonder Cloud, which means you could try out ideas other people created and submitted. And then there's Scroll Quest, which is a game. So let's start with the controller. So you can change the colors of his eyes, you can have him speak, and you can have him perform behaviors. So let's take a peek.
Okay, see ya. What? Huh? What? Whoa, where am I? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hi. Whoa.
Alright, so you see that? So to control the colors of the lights in Dot's eye, I use this little keypad here. To control the side lights, I use this sliding thing. And then the other light, I use this sliding feature. Then if I want to do the special effects, I press this. Or this. Or this. And then for the sounds, I did this.
Whoa, where am I?
Then
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? Huh? What? Whoa, where am I? Hi. Okay, see ya.
so that's a more detailed remote to control Dot with. Now let's look at free play. So we're gonna do a create new, and we're gonna move the start app to here. So let's work on lights. So we're gonna have Dot display orange. So we're gonna put a orange light here, and then connect. And so let's wait for 3 seconds. There we go. Then let's do lights again. And let's have him do the green light after 5 seconds. Then let's have him perform a happy sound. And let's say, have him say no, say nice one. We're going to connect. And we'll have him wait, again, 5 seconds. And with the animation, let's have him do a party effect. Let's have him do happy. And let's have him wait 1 second. Or actually 2 seconds. You know what? Let's not do a time. Let's start this when top button pressed. There we go. And then finally, for a special effect, actually we don't need a special effect right now. But, so, we got our program. We're going to press the button, and then we're going to press the top button. So it's orange, then it turns green.
Nice one.
Then,
Whee!
cool, huh? That's just nice. And there's so many different commands you can try out with this. We'll try it one more time. So we press the play to activate the program. Then we press the top button to begin.
Nice one. Whee!
Fun, huh? So we'll stop that. But that's how you use the free play. And last but not least, let's do scroll. Let's try out around the scroll quest. So let's go to the very beginning. And let's start with loopy lights. So we're going to replay the challenge because I already played it. So it says Dot likes to dress to impress. Let's make Dot look good by blinking the lights in a loop. So we're going to make Dot automatically turn on the blue lights. So we're going to take this and we're going to connect it to the blue light. Then we are going to take this arrow and connect it to the red light. So let's see what happens once I press play. So we complete the challenge. Let's do another. So we're going to make Dot automatically turn on the blue lights again. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this and we're going to connect it right back to the blue light. Then we're going to hit play and see what happens.
Yes.
Alright, so we solved that. Let's do one more. Let's do show and tell. We'll start over with this challenge. So Dot likes to talk and can say many things. Let's help Dot say the names of the colored lights. So we're going to make Dot say red and automatically turn on the red light. So we're going to move the sound. And we're going to scroll and say red.
Red.
Then we're going to click a red light. We're going to connect. Then we're going to connect. And then let's see what happens.
Red.
There we go.
Right on the button.
Let's do another one. Now we're going to have him say the yellow. So again, we're going to move this for the speaker and we're going to scroll until we see yellow. So we'll select yellow. Then we're going to move the yellow. Going to connect. Connect. Then we're gonna,
Red. Yellow.
let's do that again.
Nice one.
Yeah, you'll see that again in a minute. So, now we're gonna do green. So we're going to move. Then we're going to select green. Connect. Then we're going to put a green light. Connect. Let's see what happens.
Red. Yellow. Green. Nice.
And then we're going to stop that for today. But you can always, if you have dot, you can practice at home. So finally, we're going to look at the Blockly app. So we're going to select Blockly. We're going to press play. We're going to go back to the Eagle profile. And then we have puzzles, my projects, and create new. Let's try a puzzle. So it's driving school. We're going to teach him how to drive. So we're going to press the play button. He starts the car.
Yes.
So good job. Now to make him, so we're going to transport Dot. We're going to take this block and connect it underneath Dot car engine. Then we're going to press the green play button to start.
Yep.
So now we're going to step on the gas. So we're going to take this block here, snap it underneath, and then press the start button. Okay, so I made a mistake. It has to go under this block here. Let's see what happens. There we go.
Yep.
So, we're going to say hi. We're going to hit the sound. Go to say dot hi. And put it underneath the car tire squeal block. Now let's see what happens.
Howdy. Yep.
So, we're going to make him sound more excited. So we're going to change what Dot says. We're going to click on where it says hi. And we're going to select Wii. And now let's see what happens.
Whee! Right on the button.
Alright, so he's now licensed to drive. So we'll go, if you want to keep going with this, you certainly can. But let's create a new project. And we'll do a blank project. Create. So we have so many different options. We have drive, we have look, we have light, we have sound, we have animations. Let's see what happens when we do drive. Well, we can't really do drive because we don't have dash. But we can do a look. No, we can't really look up either because we don't have dash. But we can do lights. So let's turn all lights on to yellow. Then eye pattern, let's do this. Now let's have him make a sound. Let's do a weird dot sound. Then let's do an expression. Just a simple program. And let's see what happens when I press the green button. Cool, huh? Let's see it again. And that's how you can program dot with Blockly. And we have different lights you can choose from, different sounds, different types of animations. Let's actually throw in a dance. We'll show that in a minute. You could do like loops, like repeat, and then variables. But let's do that program one more time.
Shake your robot.
Alright, but that is dot, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed this little program, and I hope you're inspired to program dot. Next month, I am going to introduce you to Dash and the programs that he can do. But until then, this is Miss Brianne saying take good care of yourselves. Have a great day, and I'll see you next month.